Tippy time, my damies, Top Cat here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back inside the Crucible playing on our Void Titan. We're going to be running some trials and working on this new build that is primarily focusing the FUGUE-55 Void Osiris sniper rifle. I've had this sniper for quite some time now, but with the new stability and flinch come into play, I thought I'd finally dust it off and give it a go. As I said, we're running the FUGUE-55. Mine has stability masterwork, small bore, steady rounds, no distractions, and snapshot. The FUGUE-55 is a Osiris sniper, so it comes with Osiris synergy. Reloading grants this weapon bonus handling and reduces incoming flinch damage. Now I actually haven't sniped in a while, but I really wanted to give this sniper a go as it has the highest potential for the unflinch stat. On mine I've got 85 stability. You pair that with the 10 resilience that my Titan has, and then I've got one unflinching mod on it, and that's automatically going to grant me 45% of unflinch stat. You pair that with another 19% for the no distractions. You chuck on the Osiris synergy stat on top of that, and you can get like 73 odd % for unflinching, which makes this extremely combative. As I often find, this is one of the biggest outputs for sniping for me, is that just everything just sends you to the sky, but this you get hit and it seems to almost push the reticle directly onto the head, which is just great. I'd have to say the zoom is possibly the only thing with this sniper you might not like. It worked great on Eternity and maps like Widow's Court and things, but it is very long range. For my build we were using Towering Barricade. We need to run this as our exotic of choice today. It's a Citan's Ramparts. Its exotic perk, Assault Barricade. You and your allies can shoot through your Towering Barricade, which has reduced health and duration. This is a great tactical exotic in terms of all modes of Crucible, but I really did enjoy it inside of trials. You know, it just stops people from peeking unless they are stupid, like this guy's head here. He was a stupid head, but it's extremely tactical as it does back people off. You know, and I would quite often get the pick and then pop my shield down, as I know they're going to try and want to get that res, and that would just give me the perfect sightlines to clean that shot up. The reduced health of the shield can be an issue sometimes. If you've just got one person shooting it, you're probably going to kill him before he breaks the shield, but if there's multiple people there shooting at your shield, you know, you're going to have to be quick. You might only get one of the kills, but it does just give you that opportunity to clean them up, you know, and sometimes a half a second makes all the difference. Also, because of the duration time having been shortened, you won't find you have them as often as you normally do, but you're going to have them more often than not. You know, I still have them multiple in a round, so the cooldown wasn't too much of an issue. It still allowed me to make those plays and use it tactically when I needed it to. And overall, was just a great tactical Overwatch exotic, and would highly recommend giving it a go. In terms of our aspects, I'm using what 90% of other Titans use. We're running Bastion. Casting your barricade grants overshield to yourself and nearby allies. Also empowers it, enabling it to slowly regenerate overshield to yourself and anybody else standing behind it. This also gives it the extra hit points, so helps with the Citans. We're using offensive bulwark, so that way when we've got overshield, our grenades are going to charge faster, and it's also going to help with our melee damage and melee range. For our super, we're using the Water Dawn. Obviously weapons are light is good. It's also great tactically, just so you can bang it down wherever you want and get those revives, get that capture point. So really good inside of trials. People are just somewhat clueless. They still always walk into a bubble. Like, I don't know what these guys were trying here. They're done 4-1 and they decide, oh, we'll just go kill ourselves inside there. It's got a really good cooldown. I think it's like 6:57, 7 minutes, something like that, but it is a good cooldown. In terms of my primary, I've opted to go with the Malfeasance. This 180 hand cannon has an intrinsic trait called Explosive Shadow. Shoot tainted slugs that burrow into your enemy. Stacking enough slugs causes them to explode. This also has hipfire grip, extended mag for a mag size of 20, and corkscrew barrel. Having a mag of 20 is just delicious. It just allows you to like keep chucking bullets at people, particularly in this healing meta. is once they got 5 slugs in them, they're going to die no matter what. I mean, that bubble there, he just lost his super, he's dead, as enough body shots will just decimate anything. And particularly when people are getting revives, just put those slugs into them and it almost does like an explosion, like a firefly effect, which is great. We're using suppressor grenade. This is an extremely good tactical weapon, as anybody who has abilities has the ability to kill you. So if you shut down those abilities, it's going to make that gunfight that much easier. We're also using Echo of Domineering. After suppressing a target, you gain greatly increased mobility, and your weapon that you have equipped is also reloaded. This added mobility helps particularly when you want to run in there and try and finish somebody off, get that shoulder charge, get that kill. So any little chance to give you a 1-up is also very welcomed. I believe it's around a 9-second timer that you have this bonus awarded to you, so it's enough time to make that play. But the grenades themselves, they're not enough to kill if you land a direct shot. They do about 110 damage if you stick it right at their feet, so that is pretty much the same as a melee. We're using shield bash for our melee. After sprinting for a short time, we use the melee, do a little shield bash. This suppresses targets, and when you get a kill with the shield bash, it's also going to give you an overshield. This is a great tactical thing just to shut people down when you make those plays. You know, an overshield is always welcome on a Void Titan, but it's also a great movement tool, which is a lot of the reason I do run this melee. I am running the Echo of Leeching Void Fragment. Melee final blows start health regeneration for you and nearby allies. And we're also pairing this up with Echo of Persistence. This is just going to increase our overshield timer. But don't forget, if your overshield's ever running out, just plop a shield down and you'll have that max overshield once again. When it comes to heavy, you can really use whatever you want. I'm using a linear fusion rifle. It just kind of goes with the motif of like this sniper build. So I've opted for a tarantula with a rampage, but yeah, feel free to use whatever you want really. At the end of the day, most heavy weapons are heavy weapons and they can easily get a kill, so this really just comes down to personal preference and map preference as well. For our armor, we're going to be running a hand cannon targeting. Being that we are running exotic hand cannon, we can't chuck a targeting mod on that, so we're definitely going to put it on our helmet. I'm also running a sniper rifle targeting. This is primarily because we boosted our sniper to have an awful lot of stability. It does have enough range to get that aim assist though. We're running Radiant Light. We got a quick supercharge, so it's going to give people charge with light. Fastball, as you'd never want to suppress yourself with your own grenade. And hand cannon dexterity, just for that quick swap whenever you get pushed. Unflinching sniper aim, which is definitely a must. This is a lot to do with the build. Powerful friends, just to give you that mobility bump. Invigoration, not really necessary in trials, but great for 6s. And hand cannon holster. Double perpetuation, I would highly recommend, as this is a barricade build, so you're definitely going to want to have this equipped. In summation, guys, I'd highly recommend giving this build a go. With the new flinch system that's come into play, this sniper is really, really good and definitely, you know, a bit of a game changer in terms of sniping play. I have to tell you, it feels so nice being able to snipe through flinch. It's honestly been a long time and definitely makes sniping a lot more enjoyable. So if you got the Fugue, give it a go. If you don't have it, look out for it. 180 hand cannons have also just been buffed as well, so this Malfeasance is nice. Ramparts have always been good. But yeah, try it out for yourself. That's the build for today, guys. If you liked, hit that like. If you really liked and you're new, please hit that sub. Comment down below if you've got any questions. And until next time, tippy tie my damies, what a tie.